No one hands you a roadmap for parenting when you have kids, so how do you deal with tantrums, tensions, and tears from kids without making the whole situation worse? Dr. Tina Payne Bryson advocates for being aware of a child's neurological development and the way a parent reacts to misbehavior.
Her book is called No Drama Discipline, the Whole Brain Way to Calm the Chaos and Nurture Your Child's Developing Mind. She addresses issues for toddlers in her newer book, The Bottom Line for Baby, and she joins us live. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Nice to see you this morning.
So we're going to get right out of the gate with the 5 most common discipline mistakes that parents make. First up, when the discipline becomes just based on a consequence and you don't try to teach anything.
Yeah, Robin, consequences can be really helpful, but the problem with them is that they often don't teach skills. We have to think about our roles as disciplinarians as people who teach skills. The goal long term is for our children to have enough skills to do better the next time. So when we get into the role of just misbehavior, throw out a consequence. If we feel like that's our role, just to keep throwing out consequences each time there's a misbehavior, we actually are not really doing a lot oftentimes to build skills so that they have something better to do the next time. So instead, we want to remember that our role as disciplinarians is actually teachers and skill builders. So for instance, if your middle schooler waits till the very last minute to finish a project or work on a paper, we can think of all of these discipline moments as communication. Behavior is communication, and our kids are telling us the very areas that they need to build skills. So when my kid waits till the last minute, instead of just throwing out a consequence, okay, now you're grounded next weekend, I want to think in my mind, what skill has my kid just told me that they need? They need some help with planning ahead and thinking about what materials they need. So instead of doing something to them, like throwing a consequence, I want to think about what can I do for them to help them build that skill so that this isn't a problem the next time.
So this seems to tie into thinking that if you're disciplining, you can't be nurturing, which I think is self-explanatory, and it seems like you kind of just showcase that. But the next one says, don't confuse consistency with rigidity, which is something I think I do. And that sounds like something not just for toddlers, but for older kids as well.
Yeah, one of the things that's super important and what over 50 years of cross-cultural research tells us is that one of the best predictors for how well kids turn out is that they have what's called secure attachment with at least one parent. And what that means is that we tune into our kids, we kind of read what they need, and we show up in those moments. And so sometimes our kids' needs are different. Sometimes they need more from us. So we often will get really rigid and say, well, if I let the kid come into bed with me tonight, if he's had a nightmare, now he'll never sleep in his bed again after that. So we really want to be able to make exceptions, to look at context, to look at what our child needs in that moment.
The next one was focus on the behavior instead of why they're doing that. I think you touched on that as well. This next one is really interesting to me, though. When you overreact, the kids don't focus on what you're actually saying. They are reacting to your overreaction. They read how serious you're taking this. So what do you do?
Right. This is such a good one. And we all do this. We all overreact at times, or we react in such big ways that our kids think we're crazy, right? And what's so important about this is to remember that we don't want to be getting in our own way. A lot of what we do in the name of discipline is actually counterproductive if we go back to our goal as teachers and skill builders, so that our children over time become self-disciplined. When we overreact, when we freak out, when we yell, what happens in that moment is all of our child's attention turns to us and how mean or unfair we are. And it takes them away from their own sense of reflecting on what they need to do differently, how they need to make things right. So we actually can get in our own way. When our children are the most reactive, that's actually when we need to be the calmest, when possible. And I'll just say too that when we make a rupture in the relationship, we yell, we overreact, the key is to go back and repair and say, gosh, I wish I had handled that differently. And then get back to the idea of what skill does my kid need to learn and what am I going to do to help teach and build that skill over time.
Well, the book is called No Drama Discipline. You can attend a virtual workshop for parents tonight, Parenting in a Pandemic. It's the Glenbard Parent Series webinar, and you can find a link on their site. And her newer book, as we mentioned, is The Bottom Line for Baby. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.